Well, from an interesting and fun season to a one-of-a-kind season, unlike any other, it's time for our asses draft race. Start your engines.
Ring ring.
We are super excited to play our game. Now, we did a secret drag race draft, a casting special, as it were, and that's coming your way this week. But we're going to get started on playing our live game. So we actually drafted our queens. We all picked who we're playing as and stuff. And we're not playing as anybody. So the way the game works is we drafted benches of 5 queens each. And Tori painstakingly created a beautiful document that reflects all of their stats throughout every single episode. We've created a common series of rules, and every episode is going to follow a lot of the same things you expect from the show. There's going to be a mini challenge, there's going to be drama, there's going to be a maxi challenge, judging, and more. But more than anything, we're really excited to just talk about why we love these girls and what makes them so fucking cool. Now, Kevo, I do believe you have for us the I looked at the wrong Kevo. I looked at the one in the middle of the screen. I do believe you have for us the girls as we picked them.
Oh, sorry. I thought the file would be like if I just clicked left, but it was not. It's over here.
Oh.
Amazing. So I went first/last in our draft because we did a snake draft. So my amazing team is Vanjie, Simone, Heidi in Closet, Raja O'Hara, and Safira Cristal. I wanted to pick girls that represented funny, talented, charming, and ready to bring it. I know that I maybe don't have the stats that reflect exactly what might take to win a season, but I think if some D20s roll my way, I'm a king this shit. So Jonah, why don't you tell us your draft, ladies, since you're sitting right next to me.
I drafted Trinity the Tuck, Naomi Smalls, Nymphia Wind, Rose, and Bianca Del Rio because I was looking for people who are great at Drag Race, great at specific types of challenges, so I could put them in and have me win pretty handily, and people that I love. I'm ready to uplift all of these girls and essentially just say, we're playing Drag Race Simulator. That's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
All right, Tori, why don't you tell us about the terrific ladies that you've tallied?
I chose 5 fantastic ladies. I've chosen Shea Coulee, Roxy Andrews, Chanel, Plastique Tiara, and Morphine Love Dion. I wanted folks who can kind of do anything, like really like all around workhorse greats, and fill it out with some fun people who know how to lip sync and show some passion. I'm excited for these gals.
I love it. All right, and then TK.
Yeah, so I had Katya, Jada Essence Hall, Bob the Drag Queen. Oh my god, I have the lowest score by a lot. Willow Pill and Violet Chachki. Weirdly, I have I have literally 100 points less than Tori. And that's fascinating. But I happen to choose, I think, significantly the most winners. And yeah, look at that. I went for girls that surprised me in one way or another, and girls that I love for being absolute professionals. Violet to me is always the best example of a girl who surprised me because, as I've said many times before, I think she served the best look in Drag Race history. Her step down look at the end of season 8 when she came to present the crown to Bob, to me, is the best look that Drag Race has ever had. and your Bobs, your Katyas, people that are constantly working, that are doing drag at a showing up to set to make money, showing up to do jobs and work, and I'm just obsessed with that. Jada, never would have thought she would have charmed me the way she did. Willow Pill, same thing, just so funny. I don't know, I just love these girls. I'll talk too much unless we get to work, but though their total score might be a little on the low side, their score in my heart couldn't be higher.
Well, I love that, and I am so excited to get into this. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play a fun little mini challenge where we're all going to play a pretty straightforward version of superlatives. It's going to be just straightforward, fun, easy gameplay. And absolutely no one's we're just being the goofiest version of ourselves we can be. So we're going to do a mini challenge. We've got some drama, and I am really excited to bring that all your way. I also want to take a moment to just point out Kevo's amazing boards that he created.
Yeah, truly, Kevo did so much incredible work for this.
So much crazy good
Thank
work.
you.
Also, Kevo, do all of these queens have their own logos?
Almost all of them. I created Raja O'Hara's myself out of her congratulations announcement.
So many snaps right off the bat, because I knew you had to have created some of these, and I could never have guessed which.
Bianca is from her podcast. She doesn't have an official logo, so there's a few places, but this is the one I grabbed. The other ones, Morphine doesn't have one, but this is that was the promo look that season. Everyone had their name in those, like that Chiron type look.
Yeah.
What else? This is, as always, an enormous shout out to the Drag Race Wikia. It is one of the most amazing fan wikias I've ever seen in my life. And they have everyone who had a logo. It was there. So yeah.
Absolutely love that. An incredible resource. Thank you for finding it and using it. And this just really got me thinking, because we're essentially playing a role-playing game. And my other favorite role-playing games to play are superhero-based ones. And I have gone to the superhero logo Wikia to get so many like different X-Men's specific logos, and honestly some of them are so bad. It's wild to me that we have hundreds of drag queens now, and all of them have their own logo like a superhero, that really just encapsulates their identity. And this, I mean, we could do Drag Queens the animated series and just have each of them with their logo flashing across the screen, and it would just be absolutely perfect. So anyway, I just really love that, and I really thank you for collecting all of them and creating these incredible both data and look sheets for us. It's going to make the game even more fun.
Of course.
Now, one of the things is that each challenge falls into a category. Tori, what category of charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent does our challenge tonight fall into?
Why, it falls under your friend and mine, the one where I literally lose my mind. I'm pretty sure it's charisma. Is it charisma?
Me too.
Okay, great. You've done this to me twice now, and I'm like, it's somewhere. It's in the 5th spreadsheet, not the 6th one.
There's a lot of spreadsheets.
There's a lot. I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, because there's little numbers. We're gonna put on put in the foresight.
I love this.
The cheaters.
So
the library's open.
Let's get this roast a cookin'.
Yeah.
With our game of superlatives. Kevo, I believe you have the 4 superlatives. And the way I want to get this started is we're not playing superlatives about the girls. We're playing it about each other.
Oh.
So everybody, you can scribble it down on a piece of paper. You can write it down on your phone. We are not holding you accountable for real. We honor system here. So we're going to play a little superlatives. Kevo, you have 4 categories. And the winner of this mini challenge does in fact get a bonus. So
Oh.
Kevin, without
Okay.
further ado, when you're ready, read the first superlative category.
So the first superlative category is loudest producer. Y'all are the producers.
Yes.
So who's the loudest of y'all?
Okay, I have my answer.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Mhm.
All right. I said Tori.
Did everyone else say Nico?
Yes,
Yeah.
everyone else
Yeah.
said Nico.
So you three get a point.
Is there?
Wait,
you know
we
what?
all get a point for picking the
We're-
same person, or
so
you get a
the-
point.
Similar to the mini challenge where they're like, which queen's going home next, and they all vote on it, and then you get
Yeah.
the point if you're all in.
Okay.
You're in the majority.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Andrew gets a point too. Honestly,
Yay!
in your defense, buddy, I would have placed her as second. So to be fair,
It's because my mic's really good.
this one's not fair because I'm not playing. But this superlative is sleeps the most. Again, you cannot vote for producer KEVO. I am not in for sleeps the most.
Can we vote for ourselves?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, you can. You always could. You can vote for yourself in superlative game.
I'm putting.
All right. Is how much longer? I'm not.
No, I'm good.
I'm
Okay.
locked in.
That's
Everyone's
locked.
locked in. All right.
Yeah.
Who wants to? Do you want to go down the row?
Oh, I said Jonah.
I said myself.
I
I
also
said-
said Jonah.
I said
could-
myself.
Okay, yeah, I only
Yeah.
assumed because Jonah's the youngest, we can't vote for Kevo. I know Nico and I don't sleep well. And Tori, I know literally not a single thing about your sleep habits, but given the fact that you work an executive job not from home most of the time,
Yeah.
I assume you do not sleep that much. So I just by process of elimination, I went with Jonah.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, when I'm
voted-
unemployed, I turn into 17 hours of sleep. No breaks.
Yeah. All right. So
All right, so that's
You're-
2 points TK,
Ooh.
2
Yep.
points Jonah, 1 point Nico, 1 point Tori.
yep, here we
Yeah.
go.
All right. Third superlative is who would Thelma and Louise off a cliff? I guess put your hands up when you're locked in. Thumb, hand, however you want to just signal like it's fourth grade when you're locked
I think
in.
we're good.
All right.
All right,
Whoever wants to
I
go
said
first, shout it out.
TK. I said TK.
Okay.
I
Anyone
said
else?
Nico.
Who'd you say, TK?
I said Tori.
I also said Tori.
Okay.
Yeah, I was almost gonna put myself. Good job, guys.
Okay, so it's
Nico, you
Three.
so underestimate my fear of death.
But I
Mm.
never underestimate your ability to get riled up quickly.
It's true. I could lose it in a
Yeah.
moment. You never know.
Well, so
Also,
now it's 3 TK, 3 Jonah, 1 Nico, 1 Tori. It's really between you two for the winner.
here we go, Magic.
Ooh. How many of these do we have? I'm
Only
so
4.
excited.
Four.
This
Okay.
is the last one, and the last one is probably the most consequential one considering the context. But it is who would make Rue laugh the hardest?
Oh dear.
All right, Cherry, you're last. All right, who wants to go first?
I said my faggot
I
ass.
said Nico.
I said me.
I said me, but Nico was a close second. I love Nico, but I think he's got that try hard, jinxie feel that Rue doesn't always love.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot to tell you both. You both sound so dumb today.
So that means Jonah's the winner.
At least I don't look
I
it.
win.
Jonah,
And then
Kevo, do you want to tell Jonah what the winner of a round of superlatives gets?
If I'm not mistaken, isn't he getting our first beautiful benefactress badge?
That is in fact correct. The way this works is we are giving out all-star badges. So winner of the most badges gets to be in the finale. Every one of the producers, me, TK, Tori, and Jonah, will have a girl in the finale. And it's your girl with the most badges. But because this was a nondescript win, Jonah, at the end of the episode, you'll need to let us know what girl you would like to assign your badge to.
Okay.
Deal. Love it.
All right.
Fun.
But now that brings us to the drama. Now, every episode, of course, the girls get into drama. Now, Kevo, today's drama, I believe, has a title. What is the title of today's drama?
I have to find which chat the script is in.
I'll tell you then. It's Benefactress Badge.
Yeah, beautiful benefactress. It's
that
It's
is-
beautiful benefactress.
And what happens there?
It is where a second badge will be given to the lip sync winner to distribute to another producer's girl.
So that means there are 3 badges total in play tonight. Jonah already won the mini challenge badge. There is a maxi challenge badge. And there is a bonus badge for the maxi challenge winner to assign. So Jonah could be going home with 2 badges. Somebody could be going home, the only person without a badge. It could absolutely go madness.
Ooh.
It could be crazy. So I am very excited. But tonight we have us, the start of a great season. What kicks off a great season? The talent show. So what I want all producers to do is to take a moment and consider each of your girls' charisma scores. You're going to then take those girls and pick 3 that you think would be the most competitive in a talent show. Now, I do want to say that one thing that is of note is if a girl has a low score in any qualifier, it does not mean that the girl is untalented. Rather, this means that she maybe didn't have the right showcase, or in some cases, Tori, you were so diligent with this. Now, Tori, you worked with the Drag Race Wikipedia as though it were a real person, and you worked with it so well. And you said everything gets a category, every challenge fits into one or another, but that still left the best we could make it. Still left some seasons with certain categories just not represented, really.
Oh, we said the wrong word, my friend.
Oh my gosh, what category is it?
It's talent.
Oh.
No, you fools!
It's fine. We're not getting
It's
paid.
talent. It's talent.
Time to change
I was like-
everything.
Well, because I also know that one of the things we have to consider as part of our rules is that you can't use the same 3 girls 2 weeks in a row. You got to switch it up sometimes.
That is true.
It's something to consider. So you should be looking at your talent scores. Talent for the talent show.
Wow. Well, Tori saved the day before this went to
Totally.
just a fun playthrough. I keep looking at the wrong one of us. I just keep being like, oh, hey, that's a really cute hat that TK put on.
There
So-
you go.
All right. Well, I'm going to give everybody another moment to look through their numbers.
Nico, while they're doing that, can you walk people through why it's important to look at the category score for who you're choosing?
Oh, absolutely. So part of the way this game is going to work is that our goal here is never to rate the queens in any way that is negative. Our goal is to talk positively about what we love about each of these queens. So the way the challenge is going to work is each week, each producer is going to play at least 1 new queen for a total of 3 queens. Each main challenge has a challenge category based in part on the girls' stats, and some girls will have an advantage over others as virtue of their season will give them more opportunities. The producers are then going to vote on the queens via secret rate-a-queen votes, and the queens will be labeled top, bottom, or safe. However, their overall score will be determined by their position and their stats. So we're going to come up with some unique values for some of these girls, and we're going to be able to give these girls their due. So I'm pretty excited. I know my 3 girls.
Yeah.
I got mine.
All right. So I'll go first because I'm a good guinea pig. My 3 girls are going to be the unforgettable Vanjie, Saphira, and Simone. Those are the 3 girls I'm putting up in there. I think that Vanjie, now admittedly, I'm going to pull in some outside knowledge, but I'm going to say that Vanjie knows how to put on a show. She knows how to dance and sing. I feel like she would not come with some second-rate single. She would come with some The Story of Vanjie single. And she would tell her first elimination to her amazing victory as a super queen. I think Simone would get out there and dance and be funny and charm. And we've already seen that Saphira can perform like none other. So I just think that every one of these girls is going to do something. The only thing I will say is, having seen Saphira twice this year, Saphira has such a sense of throwback in her music. I worry that it would be one where Rue would be like, I loved that Saphira song. Put that on my first generation iPod, the one without the click wheel, because I'm RuPaul and I'm a Luddite. But that the other girls would be like, oh, that song sounded old. But I don't know. I really think that Saphira's got it. She's going to do some splits while singing high.
No.
Who else has got girls for me? Talk about it.
Oh, I'll go because I'm in the same window as you. So I'll go. I'm putting up Trinity, Nymphia, and Naomi. I think Naomi's talent show from All Stars 4 Fashion is completely underrated. It is so entertaining. The song I thought was great, and she added elements of comedy that I think were really understated. So I think she would do a very similar number to that and give us a great song, give us a great fashion moment. And what do we want? It's called fashion. Or she would just do legs, because that song is just great. She just do legs.
Yeah. Real quick, Andrew, we actually did see Saphira and Monet do an opera duet with Thorgy this summer at Oral Confections, presented by the Met. It was incredible.
Absolutely. It truly lifetime experience. Nymphia's talent show wasn't in the top 2 for season 16 because Plain Jane was playing smart. And I think she would do something similar again. I do think that Nymphia's talent show, what she showed us, that she has a breadth of talents, whether it's something traditional from her Taiwanese culture or whether it's something a little more K-poppy, whether it's a little more, we'll go a little bit wild with bananas.
I'll say, to defend you or to hype you up, I think for her, if she came back, she would do something very Taiwanese. She would do something very cultural and share something really special with us. So I just I feel like that would be her energy coming back.
And Trinity, I think, just knows how to own a stage, own a performance, kind of how to own everything.
How to own a kitchen.
She did great on Worst Cook. She didn't win, but it's fine. She's a better chef than she was when she started. So I think it'd be something similar to what she does. She likes to do these comedy numbers, like she won with her tucking number. And I think it would be something similar to that. I think it would be a really good time, really lean into comedy, because she is a very funny person.
For sure. I'll go next. My 3 that I have chosen are Roxy Andrews, Chanel, and Plastique Tiara. And I've chosen those 3 because I very firmly believe that Roxy always gives excellence at a talent show, always has something, but is ready to show something different. And I think Chanel deserves to have a second talent show in her repertoire. And Plastique, I'm excited for something different from Plastique in a talent show. And I think she can really bring it. So I'm excited to describe my future ideas to you.
I love that. I really think you're right that Plastique would actually this time magical girl transform on stage.
Right. but that's not what I'm bringing. So don't tell.
All right, TK, what you got?
So for mine, I did Katya, Willow Pill, and Jada Essence Hall. Now Jada, of course, gives us a straightforward but just staggeringly high energy, all the tricks and stunts number. Full choreo, full dancing. She might even have the backup dancers in there. We would have a "is she gonna jump from there" moment. Katya for hers does a spoken word number from Twin Peaks that it's a tribute to David Lynch and has projectors all around her, and she serves 3 different looks, first as the log lady, then as Norma, and finally as obviously Laura Palmer. And then Willow Pill does more of just like a comedy number. It sort of like harkens back to her bathtub dinner number, but is a little more musical and a little less conceptual. And in the end, it's the one that makes Rue laugh the hardest. So those are my 3, and enjoy.
Well, now that we've cast our teams, everybody's job is to secretly send me your tops and bottoms. Put the girls in order. You can make your life
put everybody in order.
But you can put them in order by girl if you want. Like you can put Tori's in order and just send me Tori's for now. Make life easy. We can go from there afterward. Because I just don't want this to take 45 minutes on air. But we'll make the numbers perfect after. But put them in order. Say who you think, but don't vote for yourself.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought we were gonna like get into it a little more of like what they were each doing.
Get
I
into
we were
it.
Just, yeah.
Get into it while people are voting.
Introduced. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like I feel that way too. Like I feel like Vanjie is gonna give us holy guacamole. Like I feel like she's gonna like give us modern Vanjie. So I'm with you.
Yeah. I was gonna defend mine a little more. I was gonna discuss how like for me, I imagine Roxy coming in with kind of she's done burlesque twice, and she's done so much with Tasha Salad. Like I feel like she's coming with something like different and extra. I think she'd want to like either stream it down to something that's a little more specifically comedic, because it seems like she's super into showcasing more of that lately.
Oh yeah.
And I think that she'd be funny, but it would be like a really sexy outfit, and then there would be some sort of reveal or something at the end that's like really tight and really on it. And then like for me, I think Chanel's finally going to bring that Christmas to the runway, and really showcase something through that. I think probably with song, but a little less dancey and a little more campy vibes. And for me, I really think Plastique is. I think Plastique's going to come out there and do like something a little bit like Train the Text number that she did, where it's kind of explaining like a core part of themselves. And I think Plastique would do like a very comedic, like boppy rendition of like putting together a TikTok video while looking so glam and things.
I love that. And one of the things that I think is really interesting is like we're talking about these girls with all of the knowledge of who they were and who they're going to be in our minds. Like we're not just talking about these girls from one point of view. We're talking about these girls having known who they were when they started and who they're growing into. And like that's part of where I love that you chose Chanel. You chose somebody from season 1. That's so powerful. And like having gotten
the oldest Chanel, and most recent.
Absolutely. And having seen Chanel this year, one of the things that I really felt was like she absolutely presented as somebody who knew how to entertain in a transformative way. Because honestly, something I have commented on is as much as I enjoy BB, I feel like BB feels comfortable doing old school drag and doesn't feel as comfortable in modern showcasing. And she does what she does so well. Who fucking cares? But like Chanel showed me that she understands how to transform It feels like she started at New Kids and knew how to One Direction. I'm not exactly sure she's here to BTS, but no one's giving her a hard time. It's Dynamite. Yeah. So does anybody else have any strong feels about their girls while I do some math so other people should talk for a moment?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. I don't think I have. Yeah, no. Jonah, do you have anything in particular about yours? Because I described all mine.
What I love about I think I want to go in general. What I love about the talent show is that it's the ultimate opportunity for any queen and any entertainer to be like, this is what I want to do. This is me. This is my bread and butter. This is if I'm going on a show. This is what I'm going on a tour. I'm going for whatever. I'm going out in the world. This is what you can market me with. And it's why I love the challenge so much. And it's why it makes me so excited because, again, there's no producer interference. They don't decide it for the girls. The order of the talent show doesn't really matter in that regard unless two people are doing the exact same thing. So I really love the talent show. I love hearing, just kind of seeing what these artists come up with. And I also like just the idea of like, oh, this is what I think they would do, and pulling from what they've done off the show as well. That I think is just really fun and special.
And like, one of the things that I also want to see is what these girls would do with like knowing how to behave for Rue in mind, knowing what they know, because so many of these girls, when they do their first All-Stars, they're really just doing it to show what they've learned. They're not doing it to be who they've become. Even if they say, this is who I am now. No, this is who you've got in this moment. But like, we're never done growing and we're never done evolving. And like, for so many of these girls, it's not until they're Roxy doing it for the third time that they really have that sense of ease. But then we even saw Roxy in her third go round. We saw Alyssa in her third go round get really tense.
Yeah.
So it'll be really interesting to see where it all goes.
How's your math going?
We're just tallying some numbers, getting together some people, and as it's going, we're putting together some final tallies. As a reminder, each producer will only have one performer in the finals, at which point we're going to do some lip syncing for the crown. That is right. We only lip sync for the crown here. So again, someone else talk for a minute.
Tori, what would Morphine have done?
Morphine was... See, it's so interesting because I very firmly believe that Morphine is someone who knows exactly who she is, what she has to bring, and is going to give it to you every time. I actually don't think that Morphine would be like, let me show a different facet of talent. She's like, talent's up first. I want to crush from the top. And so I think she would be giving one of the super dancey, crazy numbers, flips, tricks, all of it would be coming out for her. Shea Coulee I was going to choose for the talent show. And then I was like, I need to study Shea Coulee more to understand more facets of what they're bringing, because I don't want to relegate Shea Coulee to just another dance number.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a tough one because she crushes it in so many ways. But how many of them would I say she could do in a 5-minute talent show sketch? And so that's where I was. I want to know Jonah's.
Does Bianca give us anything different? Does she maybe do a dressmaking, or is it just a type 5?
No, Bianca does a full tap routine, Susie Chu style.
Okay, yep, that feels plausible. That definitely feels like she would learn that.
She's like, you know what? I'm here for what you all wanted to see. Rue, hit the track.
I genuinely think Bianca Del Rio, if Bianca did ever come back, I don't think she's not going to. But I do think she ever did a talent show in the sense of Drag Race. I think she would be the only person to succeed at doing stand-up during it.
She just does her type 5 and calls it good.
Calls it a day. And then
what's Rosé's track like?
Rosé's gonna sing. Rosé's gonna give us a beautiful.
What's the track though? What's the genre? What's she giving us? Is it old Scottish bro?
No, you know what? No, I think she would lean into it because RuPaul loves Large Shady so much. I think Rosé would do a full Scottish pastiche of Scottish culture. Full kilt, bagpipes, literally everything.
Oh, I think she would do 500 Miles by the Proclaimers, but
Yeah.
500 drag queens, and she would
Yep.
just name girl after girl, and it would be like, "When Chanel come home," and it would just be full on burn.
Ooh, mash up 500 Miles by the Proclaimers with 500 Miles by Tori Amos.
That's
Or 1,000
With
miles.
1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton, and it becomes a math.
Yes.
and 5,000 Miles by Pretenders in there. It's just amazing.
Yep.
All right, Kevo's got the rankings.
Let's see
We've
it.
got everybody's top girl.
Cool.
Yes, we do. So first winner of the talent show from Team NICO is Safira Cristal. The winner from Team Jonah is Nymphia Wind. The winner from Team Tori is Roxy Andrews. And the winner from Team TK is Katya.
I want to be clear that Katya, by my math, my quick math, came in the highest score by far for this. It was not even close. But Katya did in fact come in like firstest.
She would have done a great. She
would have
done great.
crushed.
Yeah,
Crushed.
So
that's the girl.
now here's where things get kind of fun. We're gonna keep this light and silly, and here's how it's gonna work. Producer 1 is going to face off against Producer 2. For this sake, it's going to be me versus Jonah because we're on the top. And then it's going to be Tori versus TK. So that's going to give us Safira versus... Safira versus Nymphia.
We know how that one ends.
You better roll good, buddy.
And then Roxy versus
Yeah.
Katya, which is like the most perfect. I would pay $1 billion to see that. And here's how it's going to work. We're going to do a D20 roll. And then we're going to take our lip sync score. My lip sync score is a score of 3, and Jonah's is a score of 2. So we're going to roll D20s and then add those. The winner is going to move on to fight the next. And the way we're doing it is we're going to Google and then putting in roll D20. And that's all you got to do to roll your D20. You go right to google.com and you roll D20. So Jonah, are you in fact ready to roll D20 with me and see who's gonna win? Did you already roll? Because you look.
No, I'm
Okay.
gonna do a fresh roll. We're gonna keep it fair. We're gonna keep it even.
Ready?
You roll and I roll.
Okay, we're gonna do it. Ready? Go.
Oh.
Okay, and now I'm gonna add my 3, and you're gonna add 2. So my score is 17.
I rolled an 18.
Oh, Safira. Okay, so Nymphia moves on to the second round to lip sync for the win. Now that's going to put Tori versus TK in the running for winner. So guys, you're going to roll your D20. Tori, you're going to add 8 for your lip sync score. And Jonah and TK, you're going to subtract 4.
Yep. So
Yep, that's a girl.
Here we go.
All right, D20, and then do your math. And what do you get?
Tori won.
I have 17.
Yeah, Tori won.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to give you a shot. I rolled an 18 first, and I was like, I can't do that to him. That's too much crushing.
All right. Tori versus, so it's Nymphia versus Roxy. So 2 finalists from the year 2024. Very exciting. Roxy, that's it. Tori versus Roxy. Jesus. That's amazing. Tori versus Jonah, Roxy versus Nymphia. You're going to roll D20 and then add your 8 and 2. Tori, what you got?
Ooh, I rolled a 1. Ooh. Critical fail. What
Did
could
you really roll a 1?
No, but we tied.
No, that's why.
Shut up.
No,
So
because
I
here's the
got a
thing.
not. He rolled a 7.
I rolled a 7.
The only
Yeah.
rule in this game
Yes.
is that ties mean 2 badges.
Yeah. And this was literally a last minute addition where I suddenly turned to Nico and went, what are we doing for ties? And the random off chance that it happened. Is this what happened to RuPaul? She rolled a D20 and went, I guess nobody goes home the first episode?
Yep, probably.
Never again?
But then I want to point out that does mean that there are 5 badges this episode
for?
Because Tori and Jonah, you each get to give out a badge. So that does mean this episode, Jonah is walking away with a badge for Nymphia and a badge for whatever girl he would like to assign it to. Plus, you get to give a badge to either me, Tori, or TK.
Oh God,
Tori.
I need to write this down.
Yeah, right? Write this down. Tori, you get a badge for Roxy, and you get a badge to give to TK to give to a girl or me.
Yeah, you do not have to give it to me.
I'm gonna give my badge to TK.
Oh.
Tori, and yours.
And we are.
Who are you gonna give yours to?
Who am I gonna give my? I'm gonna give mine to Nico.
What a good call.
It's nice. I'm nice.
I'm gonna give my badge to Saphira personally. I am confident giving it to Saphira. Mama came in. She worked her ass off tonight. I'm so proud of her. So that is one badge for Saphira. That is one badge for Nymphia. Who are you giving your other badge to tonight?
Her name is Rose.
That's a badge for Nymphia and a badge for Rose. Tori, you have an incredible badge for Roxy, the first of many, I'm sure. And TK, who are you giving your badge to?
I think I'm gonna give it to Katya.
Yeah,
she deserves it.
Yeah,
She came in first place tonight. It's not her fault that she can't dance, evidently, which
Truly.
isn't true. But like the dice said, so.
she do be losing those lip syncs.
She do be losing them.
Guys, I expected this to be fun, but we actually had a really good time. Like, this is so fun. And
Yeah.
I kind of knew the dice rolling would be my favorite part.
Always is.
Guys, I had an amazing time. So that's one badge Saphira, one badge Nymphia, one badge Rose, one badge Katya, and one badge Roxy. This is gonna be great, guys. I can't wait to talk about why I love all these girls. I probably won't play Saphira next week because she already has a badge and it's so early. I want to see everybody get badges for a little while. So I'll probably give Saphira a rest next week. I'm really hoping to get to play Vanjie or Simone. I gotta play one of them. So I'm really hoping to play either one. It's going to be a great time. This is really a dream come true.
Couldn't agree more.